Welcome back to Legendary Gaming. Today I'm making a race customization video. The default is human, male, warrior, face 1, and haircut 1. This little panel here changes your hair color, so it gives you a bit more, customization. Some races only have a couple faces and a couple hair compared to others. Like I believe human has 10 faces and 15 haircuts, not quite sure. Which like Goblin I think has like 3 faces and like 2 haircuts, something like that. I'm probably wrong on that, but it's just an example. Alright, so face 1. Most races, it actually just changes the eye and skin color. Now hair. That's the elf. On the other races as well, I will keep trying to flick through the panel. I might forget on some of them, but just bear with me on that one. Only on some races I'll show you the different classes. This is actually your weapons when you start off the game. So as a warrior, you do get a giant log, but I'm pretty sure you also, for every class, get like 3 other weapons in your inventory, because you can use them differently, obviously. Like, for the warrior, for me, I don't like using a 2-hander like this log. I like using 2 1-handers because it's much faster gameplay. That's the warrior preset. Ranger, mage, rogue, sorry, I call it rogue. That was the human. This is the elf. I don't think they look too different. Yeah, they don't look too different at all, really. Alright, face 1. Like I said, different races have different amounts of face and haircuts. A lot of them, actually, I believe, don't have very many right now. I haven't actually tried human or elf or anything like that. Honestly, lizard's my favorite class, and I haven't played much of anything else. I made an orc mage just to try something different, even though I still wanted to play a lizard. We'll get to lizard afterwards, and you'll see what I mean. I don't know if you guys share the same opinion, but to me, it's the best race. That's the elf male, and this is the dwarf. To me, the dwarf is the ugliest race. Even goblins look a lot nicer. And if you're wondering, I will be doing a separate video for female, if any of you like playing female characters. If you're self-conscious about it and you're a guy, nobody actually cares. Be whatever kind of character you want to, be it female or male. Sorry, breathe down my mic there. That's face 1. This one actually does change their faces, not just their eye and skin color. And as you can see, again, there's only a couple. Haircuts. That was the haircuts. Here, I'll try to get some hair on him and do this. I think I forgot to do it on the elf as well, but screw it. You get the gist, the idea. And on the dwarf, I'm going to show you the classes for sure, because he's so tiny and shit. That's the ranger, mage, rogue, fuck. And then back to the warrior. And that was the dwarf. Now the orc to me, I was going to play him as a warrior, because if you ever played WoW on Horde, a lot of people go with orc. It just looks cooler, it looks nicer. I think it would with this as well. But be whatever you want to be, obviously. I chose lizard, and lizard still looks pretty good as a warrior. Alright. Now the orc gets scars, which I really like. That's really cool, especially for being a warrior. Or any class, really, I mean. It just fits the character more, I think, when you're a warrior instead of, like, a ranged character. Here, I'll change his class so you can see it better. There you go. It's 8. 8's bald. 9. I think that's... The fuck? Did anything even change there? I don't know. You tell me. 10. And back to 1. Here, actually, again, I'll give him some hair. Just to show you a little bit. Back to 1. Now, let's put it back to warrior. That was the orc. Goblin. Goblins are pretty cool. I think the female looks a bit better, though. I've only ever seen, I think, one in my entire time of playing CubeWorld so far, which is a lot. I've only ever seen one wild goblin, because if you don't know, there's packs of NPCs that run around. Some are evil, some are good. There's, I think, more evil than there are good, so you can kill them and stuff and get their weapons and everything. But I've only ever seen Goblin once. That's good and bad. Only ever once. I haven't seen it since. I don't know why that is. Maybe when Wally did a bug fix, he took him out for a second. I don't even know. That's probably, pretty off, saying that he probably took him out. But I don't know how else to explain that. I've never seen them other than once. Anyway, enough of that. Face 1, 2, 4, 5. Do that again. Here, I'll even get closer for you. Oh, missed. Hair. A little bit on the top. Do this a little bit too. Honestly, I think it'd be pretty cool to play like a goblin warrior or something, because you're so small. It just seemed kind of funny. Kind of like in WoW, if you're like a gnome or something, it's, I don't know, just kind of funny and harder to hit you. In this game, you wouldn't have that problem, but here, I'll show you different classes on him as well, because he's so tiny. Ranger, Mage, Rogue, Warrior. There you go, that's the Goblin. This is the Lizard. The Lizard is by far my favorite class. This is what I was talking about. I don't know why. Some of you guys might be like, oh god, like why would that be your favorite class? It just is. It's my favorite. This is his default hair. You can't make him bald. I thought you could, but I guess you can't. There's only 2 faces, one with his mouth open and one with his mouth closed. I have one character with his mouth open, which to me, in my opinion, is better for like when you're eating, because when you're eating, it legitimately goes into your mouth, like right there, because you sit down when you eat, and you make like this weird little sound and stuff like that. It's cool. But with your mouth open, it looks better. With your mouth closed, obviously, it looks kind of weird. I think it's the only character that actually has his mouth open, so it kind of looks like more realistic, except for when he's obviously running around with his mouth open. But yeah, that's my favorite class. Go through the hair now. If you're wondering what class I am warrior. I don't know if I've said that already, but I'm a lizard warrior. You'll see that in some of my videos anyway. That's my warrior right there. That's me playing whenever you see a lizard warrior. And that was the lizard. This is the undead. They're pretty cool. To me, if I be a rogue, I'm going to play undead. I don't know why. It just feels more like I should. 1, 2. I think the main thing it changes there is kind of like right there. And then his eye color. I don't think there's actually any face that changes. Hair. Here, I'll change this again. Oops, shit. What am I doing? Here, I'll make his hair all crazy or something. I think with me, I think I went with blue hair on my word. I had to go back and look. I don't even know. It's pretty bad, but I don't pay attention to it. that was the undead. This is the frog. The frog, the guy I run the channel with, Kirk, he's one of my IRL buddies. I guess most you would probably assume. His favorite race is the frog. I think his favorite class is mage 2. Not quite sure. He's I think only played a rogue, and a little tiny bit of ranger outside of it. But he plays a lot of mage, and he loves frog. So yeah, that's the frog. Let's change his face. I think it only changes his eyes, not his haircut. That was face here. I'll do that again. Okay, now let's do, oh, right, again, it's eyes. It's not actually a haircut. And no, you can't. See, there's no panel. It doesn't actually let me do anything. I can't actually change his eye color at all. Wally might change that in the future. I don't know, he might. It's still an alpha, right? Yeah, I'll go over the eyes again. I think females will play this character the most because it has, like, all the females have girdly eyes, but this one has, like, but the frog has, like, the big, long, like, really girly eyes. So that was the frog. And then we're back to the human. So that was the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if I dicked around a little bit while talking, but fuck it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good shit. See ya.